Hi guys, I'm back. It has been a while. You're going to hear beeping. That is our hoverboard going off. So, what do you guys think? Actually, it's really cute. I have new workout clothes for my little, well, she's not a little girl. She's a high school senior next door because I'm that small. So, thank you Alexis Maxwell for the awesome workout gear. Now that I've started the last 90 day challenge, I guess you could say. So I've started that today. The last 90 days started today with Rachel Hollis, Dave Hollis. So 5 to thrive. So one thing you're going to give up, chips. I really like chips, so I'm going to try to give up chips. Waking up a little early to get in like prayer, meditation, just you quiet time. Did that. What else? It's okay, it's been a really long day. Okay, but anyway, so I'm doing all that. But I did want to show you, well, once I get it flipped, I got a new setup, which is kind of pretty when I don't have plastic seriously all over it. But, so I got this really good idea from Stonecoat Countertops, so whoop whoop, shout out to you. And I have to try out new little, I think this is a silicone mixing cup, so we will see how well that actually works or holds up. Epoxy is not really a light thing. So I have, let me see if I can switch this around. Sorry, I've been doing drywall, so my face, my skin, everything hates my guts right now. Let me see if I can flip this around. So this is, ooh, that's my secret weapon. Okay, so I just sprayed this. It's just a 12 by 12 canvas, but I sprayed it with like a white hammered effect. So it actually, like if you come up, it has some like a fogged look. So some of it's really, really bright white. Some of it's kind of more of that gray off-white color. So that's what I got right now. So I am going to, hi Laura! All right, let me try to flip this. Oop. Hold on, I can't. Careful how you're sitting. There's the crazy on her hoverboard. And the second crazy. And the third crazy's at her dad's. So, okay, I did get it to work. So, I got this idea from Stonecoat Countertops. It is basically mixing epoxy with not a chunky, but a fine silver glitter in it, black glitter in it, and then chopping it, and it, you know, you kind of use your heat gun and makes it look really cool and very natural. Sorry about the loudness. And then, okay, so this is glowing, glowing powder. Hold on, I want to show you guys something really cool. Okay, I'm a dork, so the science stuff, totally me. All right, so I'm going to take this little UV light. Ooh, let me see, can you see it? I'm going to lay it down. Can you see it? Yeah. All right, UV light it. You guys ready for something cool? Okay. Can you, oh, hold on. I got to switch it. Hi from Shelly and Gino. What up, Shelly and Gino? Do you see that awesome glowingness? So, that is what I am going to add to our quartz countertop. So, that's going to be badass. And actually, I saw on their Insiders, the Stonecoat Insiders page, someone, I believe down in Arizona, did a full-blown, like a big bar, hold on, big bar countertop, and went through with these lights, and they instantly, like, on the bar started glowing. So it was almost like writing your own message on the bar. Crazy awesome. So I am going to show you. Sorry, I will talk to you. Yes, it will. Can't wait to see. Awesome. Okay. Oh, and by the way, Cassie Ailes on YouTube. I started my own YouTube channel. I'm still not very good at it, but I got like a whopping 10 subscribers, and I just got sent some free resin to play with, and review. Who knew? So, I'll be doing more. I'm trying to kind of like come up with a schedule. So, I am going to mix this up and show you guys how to do natural looking quartz countertops with a twist, because I'm me and I can't do things normal. Okay, so I'm gonna try to flip you around and do, oh, nope, that was not, just kidding. You guys should see my setup right now. It's kind of sad. Okay, I'm gonna hang you guys. Sorry if y'all get motion sick. Don't puke. All right. Oh, look at that. Okay, minus the swinging. Sorry. Let me know what you guys think. Ooh. So 12 by 12. Gonna add this. And I'm gonna try the silicone cup thing. We'll see if it's any good or if it's junk. I'm overly honest, so I will let you know. And I did get smaller cups because to me, the big cups are nice for bigger sections, where these kind of have the 1 ounce, 2 ounce. The other ones have, I want to say it's 4 ounces and up. So this is really helpful. So right now, okay, so I'm going to mix Stonecoat countertop. This is just the craft coat. This is not actually what you want to use on countertops by any means. So it is a 1-to-1 mix ratio. So I'm going to mix, it's normally 3 ounces per square foot. I tend to go an ounce over because you are going to have runoff on any countertop. So, and I'm trying to kind of look up and make sure I'm seeing. So if you guys do have questions, don't be afraid to ask. And like I said, go show me some love on YouTube, because right now it's looking really sad. So, so I added my hardener first, my actual resin second. The hardener is like consistency wise like a maple syrup. The hardener is consistency wise like a, oh, what would you call it? Like a molasses. So they're both very thick. I think it's better if you mix your hardener in, put it in first, because it's kind of a lighter, sorry, I gotta grab my gloves. It's a lighter consistency, so it mixes in a lot better. And, okay, this I'm not posting on here, but I will post on YouTube. So I tried, these are corkboard, but I tried to make like some geode coaster, agate, whatever you want to call it. Everyone says it differently, but it's textured. So if you see, like there are rocks in the center that stick up, we have the indented cups, so this works really well for ours, but not a complete fail. I wouldn't say a total success, but not a complete fail. So, and I did try doing a build your own from nothing geode out of, what did I make it out of? Glue sticks. That, honestly, not the best idea. They're pretty. It's not, I would still call it, for me, a fail, just because I love the gold and I put too much gold in there, so they kind of blew out and like took over the whole thing. So Stonecoat, you normally want to mix, like I said, half and half. I mix my hardener first, I mix my resin second. To me, it mixes in much better. You want to make sure, again, you're scraping your sides and the bottom super, super well. But this is something, I mean, you can write over, it doesn't matter. You can do your laminate, you can do MDF board, you can do concrete, you can do marble, granite. I've seen people pour over all of those. So, I mean, you can basically, Shelly needs a coffee table with brown and red top. Gino, you know I got you guys. I always got you guys. You just have to let me know if it's just brown and red or if she wants another color. And we have to find her a table to do it on. And you know I will be more than happy to help y'all out. Is that going in your beautiful new upstairs living room, hopefully? with the cute red chairs that she found. All right, I have no idea. I actually didn't even look at the clock when I started mixing this, so if it doesn't turn out, that's the nice thing also about epoxy is, like, let's say you don't mix it perfectly, you have to have a 1-to-1. Other epoxy resins, they will have different mixture rates or ratio rates. So I believe Ligari sent me some epoxy to play with and kind of give my review on YouTube. Theirs is a 2-to-1, so I'm not actually even going to tell you because I'm not sure which one is the 2 and which one is the 1, but it's a 2-to-1 ratio instead of a 1-to-1. All right, so this is my 4 ounces. So I'm going to try this goofy squishy cup. This is supposed to be really nice because it's silicone and epoxy doesn't stick to silicone. So it's supposed to peel out super easy, but it only has milliliters and I don't measure in milliliters. So I didn't. Okay. So, like I said, hold on. You guys ready for this? Oh, okay, you can't really see it that well on camera. Do you see me? I'm going to post another video so you guys can see how badass this looks in here if it turns out the same way. I don't know how much to use, but I'm going to put in some powder first. They say it's pretty hardcore stuff, that a little goes a long way. So I'm going to be me and overload it just a little bit. That way, oh geez, this stuff doesn't even scoop out the same. That way I can kind of do like veins, if that makes sense, of, yeah, that's good. Veins of the glowing resin. So this can be like automatically charged by UV light, or like I said, if you do, what is it, like a half an hour, I think it's a half an hour of sunlight, charges it. Holy cow. All right, so this is just a super fine, you can't even, well, a little bit, so fine silver glitter. I'm going to add equal amounts of a fine silver and a fine black. That is what's going to give you that overall quartz look. Because if you notice, it's not just all that like lighter sparkle, there is that darker half of it too. Oop. Okay, so that's like a half a scoop. And I'm actually gonna, once I put both of these in here and I mix them up really well, I'm gonna pour that same mixture into my glowing one. That way there isn't, you know, one that's like more clear than the rest. It is all got the same base tone in it. So I'm mixing, again, like equal parts. So this is black. Hey girl, hey, what's up, Liz? A Ramel on here. It's been a long time. All right, so this is my epoxy. 1-to-1 resin. I am also mixing a 1-to-1 on the fine glitters. So when I pour this out, you can either use, you can use a torch to heat it up and lift those bubbles out of there, or a heat gun. To me, I'm gonna kind of chop it in with, I just got like a cheap dollar store brush. I tried to de-shed it. Well, I'm still getting some, so be careful what you buy because you just might actually get what you pay for. So, but with this, to me, it's gonna pick up and deposit the glitters differently around the whole thing. That's the whole point of quartz, is it's not super uniform, which I think is nice because this is something you can easily, completely transform your home and change your countertops at home with without breaking the bank. Because this is a white though, the more research I do, okay, we're gonna try this silicone cup. Yeah, the more research I do, the more it says, like, basically you're going to want, I'm doing the craft coat because this is just for, like, a sample board. If you're actually going to do it for your countertops at home, you are going to want to use their craft coat. So that is the Stonecoat Countertops craft coat. That is going to have more UV resistance. It's going to have the scratch resistance. It's going to have heat resistance up to like 500 degrees. So you can basically lay a boiling pot of water, or you can set your stuff on fire, literally, and not ruin it. So this does, with this glow powder, it does kind of give it just a cloudier hue. So we will see how this looks laid out, but I'm really excited to like do a video so you guys can actually see it, what it really does, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's the nice thing about resin. It's easy. You can play with it with your hands. You can, you know, take like a spatula and spread it out. You can take your stick that you're using to mix it and put it out. You don't have to do anything fancy. That is why I love epoxy resin. It is just, there's no real wrong way to do it. The only thing that makes it right or wrong is following the mixing instructions. So mix it fully for the first, 2 to 3 minutes. And then also you want to make sure you're scraping sides and bottom really, really well. Mix it at the ratio it's supposed to be. That's about the only way you can wrong do it. That's the awesome part of resin. So I like that I use this hammered because it kind of gives it a foggier effect in certain areas. It takes that white and it dulls it down a little bit. So I'm just going to basically spread this out with my hands because to me, I don't know, it's just faster on the little boards. If you're doing your countertops, you're probably realistically gonna want to do it with, you can do it with a roller. I would not suggest, however, like a nap roller. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna wanna use something very high density, so more of a foam roller. So it's picking stuff up, but it won't leave anything behind, if that makes sense. Because even when I go through and chop it with my cheaper paintbrush, if any of those hairs come out, you're gonna see it. So that is something, you know, you always have to be prepared for. Always keep tweezers or your fingers. You kind of have to babysit it for a while, which isn't horrible. So this right now, let's see if I can pick this up without messing it all up. I haven't heated it yet. So this has got that perfect quartz, some light, some dark, over that kind of white with, sorry, all the lights, it's so reflective. And hopefully that's good enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my glow in the dark stuff and I'm just gonna kind of vein it. Yeah, gonna vein it. And then after that, we will kind of see where that's at and how different it makes it, which isn't horrible. It does, you can totally see it. Yeah, it adds a tone. Sometimes you can see those and sometimes you can't. So I'm gonna do a thicker and a little over here as well. Like I said, you want to coat your sides too, and especially if you are doing your countertops at home. You can either like take and prime your brush, so I would dip my brush in either my other cup or this one just so it's wet, and you know, or take it up here as I pick up crap from the table, and you just want to brush your sides. That way, epoxy is self-leveling, so it will level out to about 1/8 of an inch all the way around, which is good. That's what gives it that super glass mirror shine. I mean, if I looked into this right now, you could see my reflection coming off it, as you can tell by my lights. But because of that, you want those smooth edges. You want to give it a chance to run over. That's why, realistically, yes, you totally can do and get away with and not ruin it if you're doing 3 ounces per square foot. I like to do just a little bit over that. That way, because if you cheap on resin, which I've tried to do, I've done all things to see what you could do and what you couldn't do, how you could mess it up. That's kind of how I roll. And yes, if you cheap at all on this resin, it will make like little tiny dimple like pits inside, which will not, it will definitely change the reflectiveness of it completely. I mean, you don't even have to be that fancy. If you want to use your hand, you can kind of dip and go over it that way. And that is, so I'm going to kind of go in. So this is basically, I mean, if you were to use a trowel on a countertop, which a lot of people do, like a square notch trowel, just because that way you know, you kind of have a better feel for what you're spreading out on your countertops. And especially since I went to, where was I? Home Depot? And you don't, no rhyme or reason, you just, this is for kind of mixing more and softening trowel lines. I didn't use a trowel, so technically I really wouldn't need to do this. But to me, it just gives it a more natural effect, especially since I have just that little tiny bit of the glow in the dark added to it. Or not the glow, well, yeah, it is a glow in the dark, but it's also a UV. So, and yeah, so anything from this, I just kind of squish that back on there. Now comes the heating, and that is basically pretty dang close to countertops. But that's the crazy part, is I went to Home Depot. I want to say the laminate, like not cheap laminate, but not expensive laminate. I guess this was a little bit ago. It was like $47 a square foot. $47, that's like stone price. That is crazy ridiculous, because granite does not, or granite, laminate does not hold up. So, all right, do you guys see my, this is what I hold my heat gun with, so I don't fill the button with, do you see that? I could probably crack it. I don't want to because it just works for me, but that's how I don't ruin my buttons. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna soften up, because I can see now that it's kind of blended in a little bit better. You guys can't see it as well, but you can see the difference in that glow color. So I'm just gonna soften it. This will move stuff around. This is just on low heat, low airflow. So it's just gonna be warm enough to pop the bubbles. Eventually I will have a better setup, so you guys can have a closer look, because I'm not gonna lie, I know the girls are all about whatever's satisfying. I just pulled that out, so sorry. It is satisfying watching all the bubbles pop. Maybe I'm a dork, and maybe I'm used to just the girls saying satisfying so dang much, but, so like right there, to me, I saw too much dark in that one area. So that's gonna kind of blow that out a little bit. So now we should have heated it up enough to where it's gonna evenly flow over the sides without getting stuck in certain spots. There are no fish eyes, which you want to keep an eye on it for just a little bit, because if there is any surface tension, it's going to create like a little divot, like a fish eye. And all you have to do literally is like tap, tap, tap with your finger. Oh, you can't even see that, sorry. Tap, tap, tap with your finger, and it's going to bring everything together so you don't have that fish eye. But if you look at this, oh, I'll take a better video or picture tomorrow. White quartz. How beautiful is that? And it was that easy. Granted, this is a 12 by 12, not the size of your kitchen, but if I can make it that easy and bullshit with you guys on a 12 by 12, I mean, your kitchen, as long as you're fully on it, you got no problem. It's easy. Just mixing. So that is the most important part. So I'm not gonna lie, my review on these little silicone cups, great if you're using small amounts, accent colors for smaller areas. If you need more, this is not gonna work for you. It is just, it's too soft, which is good. I mean, the silicone, you're not wasting product, because it can come out better, you can pull it out better, and you're not throwing cups away, so you're not constantly throwing stuff away. Great for small amounts of product, not wonderful if you're gonna do a full kitchen. So, art, yes. Kitchen, no. Otherwise, you know, even for highlights on a kitchen, I would use something, I believe this only shows to 8 ounce. This is like a 10 ounce cup. But, I mean, for some, I've used like 60 some ounce cups. So keep that in mind. And like I said, it'll take about 8 hours to cure to the touch, 24 hours to cure fully. Look at that gorgeous. Gorgeous. That would make a beautiful countertop. And that is how you do quartz. It's basically even amounts silver to even amounts black. I really, really, really need you to come to my house and do my countertops. No one should have green Formica. Oh my gosh, Sue, I had green. Not for, well, it actually probably was Formica. It was Formica and laminate with a brown wood border. So I totally get you. And not only that, maybe I'm gonna pull you guys down so you can see, because this is heated, bubbles are popped. Normally, honestly, I'll probably hit it with my torch or the heat gun, depending on how much movement I want, about 3 times. Does it work yet? Hold on, just want to see. Oh yes, it does. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is gonna make for the coolest freaking video ever tomorrow. Do you see that? Sorry, I'm like a super dork, and that is so exciting to me. Okay, I'm gonna show you my countertop. Granted, they're crazy, messy, dirty right now, but this, I'm gonna, hold on, I'm swapping. Craziness at my house, but if you don't mind the dirty, I did kind of more of a smoky effect. So mine is black and kind of a silver and a pearly white, and I just basically took a little foam roller and swirled it around my countertops, and that's how it looked. This is crazy. I didn't have to fill any seams. I mean, if there's huge chips you want to fill that, yes, but from the laminate Formica to this wood edge, and it almost, sorry, it's crazy loud right now. It almost gives it kind of a rock-faced edge, which I'm gonna try to do. Sorry, like I said, all of my countertops are crazy messy. This one I did with a brush, and then I added these tiny little diamond mica flakes, which kind of gives it more of that natural stone shine to it. So, I mean, when you get the different looks of your countertops, you're going to pick up more bits of that shine, which say to me natural stone, but hold on, I'm trying to turn this around. Okay, so yes, that is what I did on mine. I am going to try, actually, I saw a YouTube video, and you know me, I'm just jump all in. So I'm going to try it, but it's Bondo basically on the edge of your table or countertop or whatever. So you just kind of put glops of it on there, pull it away, wait until it totally dries or sets up, and sand it lightly so it's still very raw and jagged, but it's not fully smoothed down, and it gives it this gorgeous, perfect, beautiful rock-faced edge. So I'm gonna try that in a video too. I might actually have to just put that straight to YouTube because it's gonna take a while because it's Bondo. And that's it's kind of like a drywall or a mud. It takes a while to set up. So hold on, I'm gonna show you guys one more time. Different angle. So that would be your white quartz countertops. And this stuff is crazy hardcore. My kids beat the crap out of basically everything we own, and countertops still look amazing. So this has got little kind of equal parts of black fine glitter and silver fine glitter, and that's going to give you that perfect quartz definition. You can always add more, you can always add less depending on your wants. But yeah, so, and I added, where is it? Right here. A little bit of glow powder. So we will see tomorrow. I didn't add a ton, but because this is so white, I didn't want to add too much either. But I mean, this one guy added a white and just put it all over, and it seriously glowed. Hold on, I'm gonna see if you can see it when I turn this off. Oh, do you see that a little bit? I didn't put a whole lot in because I really wasn't sure. I've never worked with it, so I don't know. Oh, did you see that? So I really don't know how well it actually works or not, but you can kind of almost see that tiny little bit of the UV glow. We are not tripping. It's not trails. Look at that. That's neat. So it comes in a bunch of different colors. I just wanted to try it. You're not going to see it if it's not lit up or dark, but white quartz countertops, idea given to me from Stonecoat Countertops, which is totally the epoxy I use. Right now I'm using craft coat because I'm not actually doing countertops. So if you are interested, message me if you want more ideas. I do videos on YouTube, so go to Cassie Ailes Agape Inspired Creations. I also have a website, so it's www.agapeinspiredcreations.com, and that'll show you bar tops and kitchen tables and countertops. It is just a family-friendly, cheaper alternative than getting stone, but you can create, I mean, whether you're a DIY or you want to hire someone, I mean, it's beautiful. That's perfect. So mine are different. I'm into darker, but I do have to say now, okay, do you guys see? Oh my gosh, it's such a mess. There's just stuff everywhere. But the darker, I think, works a little bit better with not only the gray of my cabinets, but fingerprints for kids. So I would say if you could do a medium and do a silver with black and white highlights, I would almost recommend that a little bit more if you have the smaller kids. If you don't, do whatever you want. But this is the finished product on our Stonecoat Countertop Quartz White. So I'm hoping in the next couple of days I will be doing, I got a marbling spray paint. Let me see if I can actually find it. And I got Whisper White. So I am going to try, I got new epoxy sent out to me. They're supposed to have incredible black and incredible silver, like a silver slate steel coloring that is very, very metallic and has lots of metallic components in it. So the metallics play off each other a lot more. So in a couple, well, tomorrow or the next day, realistically, probably in 2 days, I will be doing a 1 foot by 2 foot board from Ligari Products. So their product is actually supposed to be, it has a degassing agent within the compounds of the epoxy resin. So you don't have to heat it. You don't have to blowtorch or heat gun or whatever, which is cool. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to play with it and give you an honest review. Like I said, just like this little guy, wonderful for art, not really so wonderful for if you're going to do a bigger piece. It's not strong enough. So if you're doing small detailed work, it has a very nice point though. So that is it. I will let you guys know. Well, I will be on here. Like I said, please check out my YouTube channel and like and subscribe. That way all of my videos, I know a lot of people, I have been kind of more on the art kick. A lot of people are interested in the countertops. So I will be focusing more. I'm still going to do art every once in a while, but I will be focusing more on countertops and how to create something that is DIY friendly, doable at home at a good cost. Like it's cost efficient, kid friendly. That is just canvas, and it looks just like white quartz. So I will see you guys I'm flipping you around. Oh, maybe I'm flipping you around. Okay. Whew, crazy colic. I will see you guys in the next couple days. Like I said, I will be trying the new, it's not new, it's new to me, Ligari epoxy resin. Like I said, they've been around. I've watched them on YouTube for about a year. They're very much into countertops too, just like the Stonecoat. So this will be the first time me working with them because they are a little bit on the higher scale price-wise. But like I said, I priced out both on doing my countertops at home at a reasonable price and Stonecoat one for me. But now I will get to play with Ligari's resin. So I will be doing, it's going to be, I think, a black base with some silver highlights. And we're going to see kind of, I want it to stand out but still blend. And then I'm going to be spraying on this marbleizing white spray paint. So it's supposed to create a real stone-like incredible black marble effect. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned. Like I said, probably Thursday. Tomorrow's my date night, so I actually put on makeup and leave my house. Not for preschool or dance, gymnastics. So I will see you guys on Tuesday for another countertop. I might try to slip in some coasters because I got, hold on, if I can show you guys. I got this bad boy to try. So it is a silicone mold, and it's all like agate, geode kind of shapes. So we'll see if I can do something cool. If not, I'll just have some jacked up coasters at home. So I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I love you, and good night. Bye.